In this video, you'll meet 4 main types of generative AI: text, image, video, and audio, and see different examples of each you can try yourself, even if you've never used AI before. Once you know your AI toolbox, you'll stop guessing and start picking the right tool for the job. If you're new here, I'm Sadie, an assistant professor of business and AI at SUNY. I teach AI to non-techies so they can save time and make life easier. Let's start with Text AI, the one you'll probably use most often. This is a tool that helps you get unstuck. Need to write a polite text to your landlord about fixing a sink? AI can handle that. Got a long PDF for work? AI can shrink it into 5 quick bullet points so you won't waste your evening. Even big decisions like comparing 2 job offers, weighing pros and cons, or figuring out how to stretch a $200 grocery budget, AI can help you think it through. Some popular tools in this category are ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and Claude. These are conversational AI tools. You type, they respond, and most are free to try. To start, let's try some examples I mentioned earlier in ChatGPT. Go to chatgpt.com and create an account. You'll see a simple conversation page. Ignore all the extra buttons for now and focus on the chat box. Type something like, write a polite email to my landlord about fixing the sink. Or you can copy and paste a long article and say, summarize this in 5 bullet points. Alright, your turn. Pause this video and ask ChatGPT to turn a boring sentence like it's raining outside into something poetic or dramatic, and share it in the comment. I would like to know. Hey, congratulations! You just made your first interaction with ChatGPT. Image AI turns your words into pictures. Some of the popular chatbots I mentioned earlier, like ChatGPT and Gemini, can generate photos as well. Let me show you some examples. This is a photo I generated in ChatGPT and I used this instruction, and this one was generated in Gemini using this prompt. You just need to type the idea and they generate the photo for you. When it comes to image AI, sometimes the details are off, like too many fingers on a hand, blurry background, or repeated patterns. So always double check before you share your AI-generated images. Now, pause the video and type, a cat dressed as a chef cooking spaghetti in a tiny kitchen, into ChatGPT, and see what you get. Congrats, you just generated an image using AI. If you're enjoying this course so far, go ahead and hit like. It really helps me keep making more free lessons like this. Video AI used to be something that only pro editors could touch, but now anyone can create short videos with just a few words. Tools like Pika, InVideo, or Google Video can turn your text into intro clip, explainer videos, or simple animations. You don't need editing skills, you just need an idea. Here's what that means in real life. Want to make a fun birthday message? Type your idea and AI makes a short animated clip. Need a product demo for your side hustle? AI can create one without you filming a thing. Want to explain a school project or a work presentation? AI can turn your script into a clean video with visuals and voiceover. Video AI is still pretty new. You may need to tweak things or upload your own clips, but it saves hours compared to starting from scratch. Some AI videos have even gone viral. Remember that AI generated rabbit clip or the prompt theory explainer that blew up online? All made by AI. Finally, let's talk about audio AI. Tools that can create voices, narrate text, or even clone your voice. It might sound high-tech, but the ways you can use voice AI are super practical. You need a bedtime story to read out loud for your kid? Done. Prefer to listen to an article instead of staring at the screen? Just paste the text in audio AI and hit play. Or maybe you just don't like the way your voice sounds on recordings. Let AI handle it for you. One of the most popular tools here is ElevenLabs. Let's actually try it. Go to ElevenLabs.io, create an account, and select text to speech. Paste any text you want it to read. I'm pasting a poem ChatGPT wrote for me. Then pick the voice you like. Click on Generate Speech. Wait a few seconds and your voice is ready. That's it, you've just created audio with AI. Access and ease of use. Here's the best part. All of these tools are accessible right now. You don't need to code or be technical. Just type in plain English. Many of them are free or have free versions, and most work right from your browsers or your phones. Think of AI tools like your apps. You don't need to know how they are built to use them. You just need to know which one fits your task. Capabilities and limitation. Generative AI feels magical, but obviously it's not perfect. Text tools sometimes make up facts confidently. Image tools can draw weird details like hands with 6 fingers. Audio can sound robotic if you pick the wrong voice. And video is very powerful but still glitchy and limited. So use AI as an assistant, not a replacement for judgment. Double check important details. Don't let it handle important stuff like taxes or legal documents without carefully reviewing them. Transition to module 4. So now you've seen 4 main types of generative AI: text, image, audio, and video. Each one can save you time and spark creativity, but only if you know how to ask the right way. Type something vague, you'll get something vague. And type something clear, you'll get something useful. That's where Module 4 comes in. I'll teach you the single most important skill using AI: how to write prompts that get exactly what you want. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. See you there.